Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello again, friends, both old and new, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Boop, boop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, and I'm all comfy in my downstairs winter wonderland office. Okay guys, so let's get off Christmas and let's get on to tonight's topic, which is Bachelor in Paradise, the first night. And listen, we only have one more night until I believe that tonight is the last night. I'm thinking. So let's get into the first night of Bachelor in Paradise. It started off with Wells going through and reviewing the season. The absolute best line of that entire review for me was when he was talking about Shanae trying to get with Tyler, and then Jill came in and just ruined the whole thing. And he says, then she got clam jammed by Jill. I guess that's like, instead of saying cock blocked, she got clam jammed. So she got clam jammed by Jill. I still think that is funny. So we started off with the big day. The big day, the rose ceremony. Everybody's like, okay, we're gonna have a cocktail party. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get things cleared up. Jesse came in. Anytime Jess Palmer shows up, it's not gonna be good probably. He came in with a big shakedown saying, listen, we are not having a cocktail party. We're heading right to the rose ceremony, which, to be honest with you, I don't see why that would be such groundbreaking news. I mean, these are couples that have been together the entire season. You know each other. I mean, maybe the only people that would need some time to talk would maybe be the newer couples, like the twins, and their respective ladies. That's all that I would think. But apparently Genevieve was really pissed that they didn't have the cocktail party because she wanted to talk to Aaron more because she doesn't know what's going on there. And also, and I noticed this, Logan had said that Kate is spending a lot of time recently with Shanae, which that is surprising as hell because they hated each other. So after Jesse is talking, they're showing Mara. And I was thinking, why is she still there? I mean, she's not going to be getting a rose from anybody. Why are you still there? Why don't you just leave? And then as soon as I thought that, she was like, listen, guys, I'm going to head home. It's apparent I haven't found my someone here, my person. So I'm just going to head out. I don't know. I'm thinking that she was just there to get a free vacation. Can I blame her? Hell no. If ABC was paying, if I was like thin enough, I don't want to say thin enough because that would imply that I'm thin now. If I was thin and I was like even more beautiful than I already am, then I would be like, shit, yeah, I'm going to pack 85 bikinis. I'm going to stay here, drink me some margs, get on some Dax, do all that, do a little swimming, do a little dancing. Oh my God, so stupid. Oh, I'm so excited for a vacation. But she was like, listen, so I'm out. So you know what? Good. That I would say that's what you should do. So let's move on to the main event of the night. That's the rose ceremony. Offering a rose means you can see yourself in a relationship with this woman. So they start off real easy. We know that Brandon and Serene, you know, they're the couple everybody wants to be. Duh. Why? I mean, of course. It's a yes for them. Michael and Danielle, it's a yes. Johnny and Victoria, it's a yes. Tyler and Brittany, it's a yes. And while all of this is going on, you can see Genevieve is like she's like getting worried. And she's getting I can see that she's getting a little jealous. Like, I wish I had a man like this. But, so Tyler and Brittany, yeah. And then Aaron comes up. Does he offer to her? Yes. Does she take it? Yes. Justin and Flo, sure. Joey and Shanae, she says yes. Flo says yes. Shanae says yes. Then there's the end. Okay, Logan. So, in my experience of watching reality shows, anytime one of the people in the relationship is like, we are on the same page, we're clicking, we're great, I can see us together, hooray. Listen, shit's gonna go off the rails. It's not gonna go the way you want it to. So Logan gets up there. He feels so happy. He's gonna be giving her the rose. And we're on the same page and blah, 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 blah. Listen, he said, listen. He said, Kate, she walks down. The first word out of her mouth was Logan. And I was like, nope, this is off the rails. I guarantee you she's not saying yes. So she started off saying, you said that I put you down and that all these different things. And she says, you know, how she just didn't, she wasn't even like, I cannot accept this rose. She was like, I want more. I don't want this. I don't want that. I can't settle. I want more than this. This is not what I want. You are not my person. Goodbye. And he was like, did that happen? Yes, it happened. He gets in the car. He leaves. She gets in her car. Now, wait a minute. She gets in her car and she's like, this is, I'm in shock. I'm still in shock. You would think that if she were getting to the car and she was in shock. Well, listen, this is what it would look like if I was on that show and I was saying I was in shock. Now, this is what you would hear. You would hear me going like this. Okay, get ready. Yeah, I was in shock and I was just reeling from the whole thing, and I just didn't know what to think and what to feel, and I was still in shock. Now this is what you would see, my face. That's not, maybe not that face, because that looks like I'm trying to get out of the fart. But it would look like that. It would be me being all like, it wouldn't be me getting into the car and looking like this, ready? And looking all like this. It wouldn't be me looking like that. So she gets in, she's talking, and she's showing just how shallow that pool is. And she says, I want a man with a big D and a bigger bank account. Now listen, I heard a rumor that she works as a real estate agent, and she works at the same agency that's on that show Selling Sunset. And apparently, I don't watch the show. Apparently, one of the women that's on there, that's a kind of a villain on there, kind of a baddie, is leaving. And somebody was saying maybe by her getting the villain edit on here, maybe she'll end up on Selling Sunset. I don't know. That's what I heard. That's a conspiracy theory. So, morning after the rose ceremony, Jesse comes in. Bombshell galores from Jesse. Jesse says, listen, as of now, paradise is over. There's going to be special overnight dates, fantasy suites, to see if your relationship can survive the real world. If you think about this today, and if you can see this relationship in the outside world, then you're moving on to a fantasy suite. But if you cannot see this relationship in the outside world, then break up now and you both leave. That's it. You're done. ABC ain't paying for you on your vacation no more. So all the couples meet. Brittany and Tyler begin to talk. Brittany says she needs to hear I love you from Tyler for this to actually for her to see this working because she's in love. She wants to hear it from him. And he says it. And he says that he knew he loved her when he saw her shooting basketballs or something at the dance, at Sadie Hawkins' dance. And he asked her to go to Chicago with him. And he says, there's not going to be an engagement now, but I can see it in the future. Joey is next. Joey is thinking, hey, listen, is it Joey or Justin? Let's say one of the twins. I think it was Joey. He says he's ready to move on with Shanae. They're both on the same page. I can't wait to see what's out for us and what's there for us in the new world. Okay, listen, as soon as Shanae gets there, she just starts crying. She just starts bawling. And she says, I can't, I'm scared. This is scaring me. The age gap scares me. And I need a guy who's independent. I can't be with a guy who just does TikTok dances. He's like, what? I don't do that. We never even talked about this. What are you talking about? And she's like, I need somebody who's a man. I need a man, not somebody who does, once again, TikTok dances. He's like, what? And she just, he's not what she wants. I need something more. I need a man. I need a man. He's like, I am a man. And okay. So they go their ways. And he's like, and then he says, well, this is great. So I just got dumped and Justin's over there with Flo. Everything's going great. They're going to be sucking face all the time now. Little did he know. No. Flo dumped him too. They didn't show any of that, but it looks like it went better than it did with Shanae. So twins are gone. Twins are going home and get some of Mom's Sunday gravy. So next up, Johnny and Victoria. Johnny and Victoria, they both said they love each other. They both said that, both of them said that they're in love with the other one. She says she can see a life with him. He feels like home. He cannot imagine a life without her. So they're moving on. Okay, Genevieve and Aaron. Now the fact that she had said, I need therapy after this. Listen, that's not great. I mean, therapy is good for everybody. But if before you even start on your relationship, you're going to need therapy, I don't know that sounds great. So he sets her down. He says, listen, the main issue that he has with her is that anytime things get tough, she just packs her bags and gets ready to move and gets ready to leave. And he needs somebody there who can offer security. And she's like, she doesn't say anything. And so she just gets up, walks away. She talks to Victoria and she was like, listen, he blamed everything on me. Everything was my problem. I'm gonna get down there and talk to him. So she was talking to him and she was saying, listen, you put this all on me. And he's like, but I didn't. I know it's both of our faults. But it didn't seem to me like he was saying that. I'm going to tell you, I liked him at first. He's a little toxic. So, but then again, I mean, she's not free of drama either. So, and Aaron said, listen, I gave you a chance for you to speak. So what do you want now? Well, she just wants to speak. She just wants to speak what she didn't say before. That's all. And listen, Aaron, why did you offer her a rose? If you thought this, why did you offer her a rose? I didn't understand this whole thing. Like, first of all, with the twins, with Florence and with Shanae, why did you accept the rose? And with Aaron, if you felt this way, why did you offer the rose? It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. So Michael and Danielle talk and everything's great. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't that into it. From what I understand, Michael and Danielle are still together because they attended the wedding for Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams when they got married. So they're still together. I mean, it was sweet and everything, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't hold that much for me. So the only two couples that are left on the beach are Brandon and Serene and Johnny and Victoria. I think that's because those are the couples that they can see possibly getting engaged like right now. Jesse comes in, says, hey, there's a special dinner for you guys, couples dinner. So they all go out. They have this nice dinner on the beach. And then it's time for fantasy suites. So Brandon and Serene, let me tell you, those two, listen, hey, baby gorgeous, as Lisa Barlow would say, they're just perfect together. Like, to be honest with you, I would be really surprised if these two didn't stay together forever. Like, honestly, I love them. I just love them. And then Johnny and Victoria, she basically said she wants to use this time during fantasy suites for clarity. She wonders if he's ready for an engagement. And she's, like I said, she's excited to get clarity on this. And he asks her, are there any concerns? And she says listen, I'm going to say this because I'm sitting on some spoiler information that is killing me not to put out there. And I'm not going to put it out there, but it is killing me not to put it out there. She says her biggest fear is being abandoned. Now listen, I'm just saying this because once this spoiler comes out, I'm going to say, Johnny, and then I felt when Johnny let it slip that he let a little self-deprecating comment slip, I felt for him. And he just basically said that he's never felt worthy of love when everybody else has left him. Like, everybody that he's dated has dipped out of the relationship and left him for someone else. He said, looking in the mirror, he hates everything. He just hates everything about himself. I felt so bad. I felt really bad. As somebody who has suffered with extremely low to non-existent self-confidence myself, I feel that. So I felt bad. And I'm going to tell you, I wish I could let this spoiler out, but I just still feel bad for him. I just do. So the main thing that she is worried about is is he going to propose? And if he does propose, is he just doing it because it's what he knows that she wants? And it seems to me like he's a little nervous, but he just can't imagine a life without her. So it looks like tonight, I don't know if tonight they're going to have the reunion and, the wrap up, the finale of the actual show, or what they're going to do. I mean, because 2 hours, I don't know. We'll see. So, but this, I'm going to tell you, this reunion, this is going to be a barn burner. And I think it's really going to be a lot. Not like on the Men and Women Tell All, and they'll like, it's shocking secrets and nothing. And it's always like, they didn't say nothing. So I think this is going to be good. So, if nobody else has told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. And I love you guys. Have a great day and spread kindness liberally, please. Everybody have a great day. I love you. Bye.